so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
All right, welcome to another edition to Live Wire Sports Media. I'm your host with the most, Marty. So, the Iowa Hawkeye girls. Now, I was supposed to do a video to their first big win against Wisconsin in the Big Ten tournament. But the fact of the matter is that they had to play last night, and they're playing today as well, 9 o'clock tonight. But the Iowa Hawkeye girls are playing some fantastic basketball right now at the right time. And whoever covers sports, who knows that when a team becomes hot going into the tournament play or going into the playoffs or whatever, they become the most dangerous team. I'm going to take your recap back. For instance, the Washington Commanders. The Washington Commanders had won, I think, like 5 straight games before going into the playoffs. They won their first playoff game, then they won their second playoff game. Now, eventually, they did lose into the NFC Championship game. You know, it happens. But the Iowa Hawkeye young ladies, led by Lucy Olson, who is a senior, who's playing phenomenal basketball. I'm gonna dub her as Caitlin Clark 2.0. Now, before y'all even come after me or whatever, say, well, she's not Caitlin Clark or whatever. It's just a little thing. I just give her a little title because she is putting Iowa on her back. She is putting this team on her back right now. So yeah, I'm gonna give her that little dub. You know, she's having fun. She's playing the game. And the Iowa young ladies are having a revenge tour right now to teams that they lost to in the regular season. Now, mind for you, if the Iowa girls had a 5-game skid, they would have been in a better position right now in the tournament. They probably would have had a bye right now. That's how important that 5-game stretch was for them losing that 5-game stretch. Now, they won against Michigan. It was a close game starting out in the second half. But I was at work keeping track of it, score-wise. I couldn't watch the game. But it was 74-61 on the final score. Hannah Stokely had 10 rebounds, 12 points, a double-double. McCabe, she was 4 for 10 for 3. She had 12 points. Lucy had 21 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. So she almost had a double-double herself. Grady, she didn't play well. She only had 3 points in this game. She only played 9 minutes in this game. Hayden, she only had 11 points. So they only have 14 points off the bench, something they're going to have to get a little bit better at going forward. But the starters, they played well. They had 1 bench player in double figures. They had 3 starters in double figures, almost have 4. So, and the thing about it is that you got to think they had played the night before. So carrying over to the next night is something that you really have to consider. Now, like I said, Michigan State played well, but not well enough. There was 27% from the field. 27% for 3. Iowa was 24%. But the thing about it is you have to give Jen Jensen a lot of credit because she didn't know what she expected when she took over this team or how well this team would have played. But this team really has shown the grit, the gut to compete with anybody. We seen them a month ago, they beat USC at home. to me personally, I feel like if they beat Ohio State today and go on to play UCLA, if the UCLA advance, that's a game that they're gonna want to be up for, and they can. To me, I feel like they can make it to the Big Ten championship. I think they can. Now, can they? If USC make it, can they beat USC twice? Hey, if they do that and win the Big Ten title again without Caitlin Clark there and Jen Jensen first year, that's going to be a extraordinary feat to do. So it's not out of the realm of the possibility, but they have played great, and they look hot right now. They're the hot team in the tournament right now. So teams going to have to come to play them because they're going to want to play. Now, if they go all the way, win, where they're going to be seated at. I think if they go all the way to the finals, to the Big Ten championship, win or lose, I think they'll have a good seeding in the going into March Madness. And then that's something they're going to really have to play. So, but nevertheless, Caitlin Clark was there again, supporting Iowa. They're playing at Gainesbridge Arena. You know what I'm saying? Gainesbridge Arena. So, the fans are going to be there. And I think the fans is going to show up. If Iowa girls make it to the championship game, expect the pack house. Expect the pack house. I know there's not a lot of people in the stadiums right now, but expect the pack house when they come. Now, here's the bracket so far. Now, you see Iowa, they play Ohio State tonight at 9. If they advance and UCLA gets past Nebraska, that might not be an easy task. Then you got USC playing Indiana, and then you got Michigan playing Maryland, which I expect Maryland to win that. Expect USC to beat Indiana, but that could be a tough game. Juju coming off a 30-point piece against UCLA to win the Big Ten championship. But at the same time, that's not going to be easy. So, but if Nebraska upsets UCLA, that's going to be really something to see right then and there. So, now I have a couple of clips to show y'all real quick because one, you get to see the celebration of the Iowa girls. They was able to put I guess their little banner when they win, put their next tournament up. So let's check it out.
Get it, girl, get it, girl.
Got it, baby.
Do it straight.
Let's go, baby.
Put it on straight. Straight.
So you get to see that. That's a pretty good celebration right there. Just to know that the Iowa girls are having fun and they playing the game. Like I said, they blew out Wisconsin, and that was a game that they, is good. If they could go in there blowing out teams and get proper rest going into the next game, it bodes well for them. Like I said, they won a 13-point game. Lucy played 33 minutes. Lofter played 36. McCabe played 35. So they playing some heavy minutes. So hopefully they could, take care of business tonight and cut back on the minutes of the game. Now, Lucy Austin did sit down after the win and talked about, playing at Iowa, what they expected to play at Iowa. So it's pretty good to see.
Lucy Olson, one of the many stars for this crew today. Terrific win, and so many different moments and players that we can ask you about. 12th straight game for you in double figures. Is this what you came to Iowa for?
Yes, it is. And man, these fans are so loud. They're just the best. I can barely even concentrate right now.
Well, listen to them. They're saying, Lucy, Lucy.
Now, 12 straight games with a double-double Plus, she scored 2,000 points. 2,000 points against Wisconsin. So that's another feat that she has eclipsed. And she doing all of this by coming in and trying to fill big shoes by trying to duplicate what Caitlin Clark did at Iowa, in which that's never going to be done. But she's able to come in, at least get this team to play pretty well under the circumstances, and they responded. So this is something great to see. Now, there was one highlight in the game that it was Clarkness. Clark, I mean, like the over the look cross court pass, the down fast break pass to her teammate. It was sheer beauty, and it just reminds you of all the Caitlin Clark passes that she throw like from one end of the court to the next, and her teammates gets it for an easy score. So let's check that one out for you.
Long pass through three defenders, tough decision. A behind it, in, stride, and one. Two thumbs up to the officials by Caitlin Clark. That one, the push-ahead pass by Lucy Olsen, in stride, contact, the hoop and the harm. Perfect.
That's beauty. And you see Caitlin Clark, she loved it. She loved it so much. She gave it a thumbs up, like, hey, great job. So Lucy and them girls out there making Caitlin Clark proud, and she's their biggest supporter, and they feel inspired. I mean, just to be around the aura and having Caitlin Clark there, and I think having Caitlin Clark there gives this team so much inspiration, because they feel like, hey, if she's there, we could play with anybody, we could beat anybody. And like I said, it's kind of like a home field advantage for Iowa, to be honest with you. If you think about it, it's like a home field advantage for them. So it's kind of like home cooking in a sense. Now, the Big Ten Network did clip a 5-minute video of Caitlin Clark and everything. So to close out this video, I'm going to show y'all that. All right, so I cut the video short, but it's 5 minutes long, and you get the picture. You know, they just showing Caitlin Clark and all her attentiveness and her energetic into the game and watching the women's. And I'm sure she's going to be there tonight. You know, as long as the Iowa girls still play in the Big Ten tournament. So, like I said, if the Iowa girls make it all the way to the Big Ten championship, expect the pack house in Gamebridge. I think, you know, it's going to be something because you could have Juju versus Iowa Part 2, or you get to see Juju versus UCLA Part 3. But nevertheless, I would think Iowa will be the best draw. I think it will be because you have Caitlin back in the house, packed fans screaming, and it's going to be loud. So let's see what Iowa does tonight. Can they get a third win in a row? If so, let's see. But until then, like, comment, subscribe. Until the next episode, Live Wire Sports, and I'm out.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live Wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.